Hey, what's going on out there? I'd like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So a subscriber asked me a question and I'm going to address it. It's in regards to FICO 10. I've been getting a lot of comments in regards to FICO 10 and the different types of FICO scores. And this video is going to be about why you really shouldn't be worried and focused on whether it's FICO 10, FICO 11, 12, whatever FICOs they come out with. I'm going to tell you why you won't have to worry about those FICO scores if you do what you're supposed to do. And I'm going to talk about what you're supposed to do in this video, so you don't want to miss it. It doesn't matter if your credit score is poor, fair, good, or excellent. You want to see this video. So I'm a basketball fan, and my favorite basketball team is the Lakers. I think a lot of you may have saw me shout out the Lakers. I like the Buffalo Bills as well. That's my NFL team. But my NBA team is the Lakers. I don't know if some of you out there watch basketball as well, but I'm sure you heard of Shaquille O'Neal. And if you're not a basketball fan, you may not have heard of Tim Duncan. But Tim Duncan was a good basketball player as well. He's retired now. But Shaquille O'Neal, he used to always call and refer to Tim Duncan as Mr. Fundamentals, because Tim Duncan, he was good at shooting. He was just good at fundamental basketball, whether that be rebounding, shooting, post up. He was good at shooting the ball off of the backboard. He used to use the glass a lot, for those of you who know what that means. But he just had fundamentals down packed. He wasn't the most flashy big guy out on the court. He wasn't a Kevin Garnett or, a big guy that could just move and dribble real good and things like that. Not saying that's what Kevin Garnett was, but he was explosive. But, Tim Duncan, he got by from being very good at fundamentals. And Shaq was a beast. Shaquille O'Neal, he was powerful. When it came to the post, no one could handle Shaq. He was just dominant. He'd just barrel over you in the post and then dunk on you. That was Shaq's game. But I feel as though if Shaq would have took a little bit of Tim Duncan's game, meaning his fundamental game, and added that to his own arsenal when it came to fundamentals of shooting and free throws, I think Shaq would be referred to as the best center ever in NBA history. Now, granted, I think he's top three. A lot of people will say he's the number one, but some people don't put Shaq number one because of his free throw shooting. But Shaq is a former Laker, so I'm always going to consider Shaq the greatest center in the game of basketball. Some will say Akeem Olajuwon. Some people will say other people. But I feel as though if Shaq would have added that fundamental game that Tim Duncan had, it would be no doubt in anyone's mind that he's the greatest center and maybe even the greatest basketball player of all time. But I'm using that analogy for a reason, because it relates to credit scores. And it relates to understanding how credit works and how credit scoring works. You have basic fundamentals and basic principles when it comes to credit scoring. Your basic principles are like paying on time, paying down your balances, managing your accounts correctly, things like that, utilization. If you follow those basic principles, and I always tell this to people, I've been telling this to people for years and it's been working. No matter what FICO number they're on, it has been working. Whether it was FICO 8, FICO 9, FICO 10, if you're good at managing your accounts correctly and understanding and applying the basic principles of credit scoring, your credit score more than likely will not be negatively impacted no matter what new scoring model comes out. Because a lot of times people worry about new scoring models, and I understand. You're probably like, hey, they coming out with a new scoring model, it's going to drop my score. But history has shown if you are someone who manages your accounts correctly and you understand and apply the basic principles of credit scoring, that you'll be okay when it comes to these new FICO scoring models. And in fact, according to the 3 credit bureaus, they say that it's a chance that your score may even increase. So I think that everyone should just calm down and relax and not worry too much about what's going to happen with the new FICO scoring models, and worry more about learning about credit scoring, how it works, and the principles of credit scoring, because that's what's going to be important. If you get those fundamentals down pat, which are the principles of credit scoring, you'll be good. I went through multiple scoring models and my credit score has still been in good and excellent shape. And yours can too. You just have to focus on managing your accounts correctly, paying on time, not going crazy with accounts, because like I always talk about on this channel, a lot of times people who are new to credit scoring, they don't even take out the time to learn how credit scoring and credit cards work. They just want to hop in and do what they see on the YouTube channels, like, oh, this guy, he has 15 credit cards and I want 15 credit cards too, even though I only have a 640 credit score. And they don't want to take out the patience to learn, and it always sets them back in the long run or in the present. But you want to take out the time to learn how credit scoring works, learn those principles of how credit scoring works. I have plenty of videos on this channel. I have a section, a playlist on this homepage of this Water Your Soil channel titled Credit Card Help for Beginners. Check out that playlist. That playlist is great because you can find so many videos on that playlist about credit cards, about credit scoring, about how to manage credit cards, about utilization. There are so many good tips on that playlist. So check out that playlist. It's on my homepage. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that playlist in the description box below. So you'll be able to click on that playlist and just let it play, because there are some good information on that playlist. But don't worry about the upcoming FICO scoring models, especially if you are someone who knows how to manage your accounts correctly. You know about the basic principles of credit scoring. You know how credit scoring works. Now, if you're someone who doesn't and you don't manage your accounts correctly, then yeah, you need to be worried. But around here, I like to teach people how to manage their accounts correctly, manage their credit cards correctly, and on the back end, it will have a great impact to your credit score. But anyways, this is Water Your Soil. If you're new here and you're feeling the vibe over here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Turn on all notifications, that way you don't miss a future video. Also, when you receive the notification, be sure to watch the future video, okay? Also, this goes to every single one of you. Be sure to hit the like button. The like button is your way of showing support. It shows support for this channel. It shows support for this video. It helps this video circulate around YouTube. I feel as though other people need to see this, because I do hear people talking about the different FICO scoring models often, but you got to apply those basic principles no matter what scoring model it is. Those basic principles are going to apply. But anyways, this is Water Your Soil. I appreciate every single one of you for watching this channel. I appreciate all the support. I really do. I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right?